What can an exterior ceramic coating do for you? So we're going to talk about in this video, because that's why we get ceramic coatings. So we don't have to work as hard to clean our vehicles. So if you look at this grill, you can imagine if this thing collects bugs and they smack into these little flippers here, that's going to be a pain in the patootie to clean these bugs off. And of course, you also have flat areas where bugs will slam into hidden compartments, like in here where the headlight is, even in here in the Mazda emblem. This would be a pain to clean these bugs off of without a ceramic coating. So we get ceramic coating to make our lives easier. Whether you're a car enthusiast or whether you're a busy mom, a busy woman of any kind, a guy that likes to spend hours cleaning his car. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that. Hours cleaning a car does not excite me in one little bit. I want ease of clean. Ceramic coating is the way to go, especially with these front ends like this, catching all these bugs. So the first thing a ceramic coating can do for you is preserve your vehicle. Have you ever looked at a new vehicle compared to an older vehicle and they're side by side, whether maybe it's your new vehicle that you park next to the old jalopy? Please don't do that. If you have a brand new vehicle, park way at the end of the parking lot. Don't park next to the 2001 Dodge Caravan. It's a bad idea. But you can tell the difference between the new and the used one. Why is that? The new one is extremely shiny and the old one is not. That's how you can tell the difference, other than the obvious fact that the new one looks new and the old one looks old. The body lines. This is much more modern than the older vehicles, so they're easy to spot, but you can spot it because of the incredible gloss they have. So preservation. Paint is getting thinner and thinner. We should actually say clear coat, or the top coat is getting thinner and thinner. It's thinner than a Post-it note, or about as thick as a Post-it note, just depends on the vehicle. And if you care about your vehicle and having to repaint it, preservation. So everything on the exterior gets preserved. Glass, headlights, wheels, all this lovely plastic trim that this beautiful 2023 Mazda CX-50 has. Lots of plastic trim. Even the tires can be coated. Everything will be preserved the way it is. Now, nature's always going to win the battle, but the coating will preserve it and make your life easier. A ceramic coating is able to slow down, drastically reduce the aging process of the vehicle. That's how it's able to do that. Wax had the idea of, in the old days, to make things bright and shiny. We put wax on vehicles because those old cars in the 70s did not have a very nice shine, especially as it got a little older. That single stage paint would dull. You'd put the wax on it to extend all that buffing you did on it to lengthen the amount of time it's going to look nice and shiny. But we didn't wax cars because it kept them cleaner, made it easier to clean. It was just an aesthetic thing. Also helped to preserve from rust, but it didn't actually do anything. So with a ceramic coating, the sun and the oxygen will oxidize the vehicle either not at all or extremely slow, and allow the vehicle to age a lot slower, increase its value, and keep it looking pretty for many, many years. So the first thing an exterior ceramic coating can do for you is preserve the vehicle. The second thing an exterior ceramic coating can do for you is make your vehicle easy to clean. So instead of having to go out there and scrub and scrub and scrub, it's easier to clean. And the reason it's easier to clean is because the coating creates a much harder surface than the factory clear coat. The coating is able to release dirt, allows the dirt to move freely a lot more easily. And even the other day, my car was covered in pollen. Then we got a downpour. Pollen's gone. Now it's not clean, but that pollen got all rinsed off. And in most cases, depending on how new your vehicle is, that's not the case, because rain will kind of push the dirt around when there's no coating. It does not rinse it off like it does with a coating. So ceramic coating has self-cleaning properties, as in the rain can rinse it off. When you rinse it off in the wash bay, a lot more dirt comes off than if it did not have a coating. And of course, it doesn't get quite as dirty, because the dirt tends to fall off as the water's running off. Some of the dirt, there's dirt that stays there too, but it has that self-cleaning properties to it. So the second thing a coating can do for you is make your vehicle, all those bugs that get stuck to these little flippers will be a lot easier to remove. You won't have to use strong soap, strong chemicals. You can use very simple tools, and it makes the work go from, you need a degree in chemistry to clean a car. Now you just need a kindergarten diploma and you'll be good. The third benefit, I don't know why I said thing. I think benefit's a better word. The third benefit of an exterior coating is it saves you time and money. Since the coating is easy to clean, it reduces the amount of time it takes to clean it. That makes sense. And since you're using less product, instead of using soap and scrubbing brushes and all kinds of crazy stuff, you can just have some sort of wash mitt, your bucket of rinseless product, and a drying towel, and that's all you need. A few other things would help, but those are the basics. With those three things, you can clean any car anywhere, as long as you can get to a spigot and fill up a bucket. So the money savings comes into play, not having to buy all those extra products, not having to use as much water. Which those are kind of the immediate things. Those are also long-term things as well, but they are immediate. The long-term, how a coating, exterior ceramic coating saves you money over time, is the fact that you don't need to repaint it one day, whether it's you or the next guy who owns it. Hopefully you own your vehicle for longer than just a few years. But you won't need to wax it. You won't need to polish it. And the reason is because the coating keeps the paint from oxidizing, dulling, so forth. So you won't need to polish it. What polishing costs is the most expensive exterior service you can purchase. So like paint correction or heavy scratch removal, whatever you want to call it, enhancement polish. You're going to pay a lot more than you want to. It'd be better to pay up front for the coating, and then on the back end, you never have to drop a huge bill on your exterior again because the coating is there. And there's no reason that whatever coating you got can't last double the time it's expected. So in other words, if you get one of my coatings, a 5-year coating, there's no reason that it shouldn't last 10 years. Well, there is a reason. If you don't wash it, neglect it, run it through the automatic a lot, which might be better than not washing it at all, because the coating can resist the chemicals and the harshness, and you are getting the dirt off. So not washing it or running through the automatic, if those are the only two options, I would say running through the automatic, the touchless, but I would choose the lesser of two evils. So the third benefit of an exterior ceramic coating is it saves you time and money. So if you get a coating now, if you don't get a coating now, you spend $1,500 for a 5-year coating. So let's say you're presented with a 5-year ceramic coating, my foot's asleep, for 5 years, and it's $1,500, and you say, no, thanks. And then 5 years from now, you come to me and say, man, my car looks like poo-poo. Can you fix this? Yeah, it's probably going to be more than $1,500 to fix it, because we're going to put a ceramic coating on it. And I guarantee it's going to be a lot more than that. So either buy now or cry later. That's a good way to put it. Or you could just cry now and cry later. That's fine too. My foot is very much asleep. I will not be able to walk. So those are the 3 benefits. Preserves the 3 benefits of ceramic coating: preserves the paint, makes it easy to clean, and saves you time and money. So there really is no downside to a ceramic coating. The best time to coat a vehicle is when it's brand new. This one being brand new only has a few hundred miles on it. This is the time to do it. If you're going to have a new vehicle, this is the time to get your window tint, get your leather floor mats. You don't have to get the best coating that's out there, but certainly this is the best time to do it, and you don't ever have to go back and do that stuff, because in a year or two, it's going to be more expensive. That's just the reality. So I don't see a downside to, there probably is a downside to a ceramic coating. Not getting it right away, that's the downside, I think. So get it sooner rather than later. Now, if you have an older car, let's say it's a 10-year-old, I don't know, Chevy Cobalt, an 08 Chevy Cobalt. Did they make them an 08? They probably did. A 2008 Chevy Cobalt, you don't have to spend $1,500, $2,000. I have coatings for all vehicles. It may not be as durable as this one, but can you justify spending $1,500 on a 2008 Chevy Cobalt? Probably not. So you could spend a full $500 for a 3-year coating, or $160 for a 1-year ceramic sealant. So whatever vehicle you drive, there's a ceramic coating for all vehicles, and you don't have to drop $2,000. Now, if you bring in a Porsche GT3, well, you want to get the best coating available, because it's a really cool car, and it's a Porsche, and well, you might as well. You don't have to spend thousands, but certainly if you want to spend thousands, you can. Just let me know. And thank you for watching this video. And if you have any questions or comments, please drop them below. Oh my goodness, my foot is